For about 10 seconds during the World Cup opener, Americans watching on Fox missed live soccer. Play had already restarted after a hydration break. Fox was still in a commercial. Small thing, also kind of the whole story. This isn't a greedy Fox piece. Fox didn't invent the opening, FIFA did. And what happened in the Mexico-South Africa opener is less about one network being cynical and more about what happens when the world's game gets run through American television for a month. What actually changed? For the first time, FIFA has built hydration breaks into every match at the 2026 World Cup. Roughly 3 minutes, once in each half, around the 22nd and 67th minutes. That's the key shift. Cooling breaks have existed since 2014, but they used to be discretionary, triggered by extreme heat. Now they're mandatory and predictable in every game, regardless of weather. The reason is real. A summer tournament across the US, Mexico, and Canada means genuine heat, and player welfare is a legitimate call. But a mandatory scheduled stoppage in every match is also something soccer never had before. Built-in, reliable, commercial inventory. 2 halves of uninterrupted play don't leave much room for ads. Scheduled stoppages do. What Fox did, and why it matters. Fox holds the English-language US rights, and it used the breaks the way an American network uses any stoppage, full-screen commercials. FIFA allows ads during the breaks, with one condition. Networks are supposed to be back before play resumes. In the opener, Fox came back from a second-half break late, after the ball was already live, and viewers lost those few seconds of action. FIFA criticized the optics, but did not sanction Fox. And Fox has signaled it plans to keep running full-screen ads, while leaving the door open to a picture-in-picture format if the pushback keeps building. It matters because it sets the tone. The opener was the tournament's first major US attention test, and the message to fans was that the break belongs to the broadcaster. What Telemundo did differently. Telemundo, the Spanish-language rights holder, made the opposite choice. It stayed with the match feed during hydration breaks, player huddles, coach instructions, replays, analysis, instead of cutting to full-screen ads. Its announcers said it plainly on air. This World Cup is ours. We're not taking a break from it. That's not a moral high ground so much as a product decision. Telemundo's audience treats the match as continuous, and the network built its coverage to match. 2 rights holders, same breaks, 2 different products. The business reality. Here's the part worth being precise about. Fox reportedly paid around $485 million for the World Cup rights. Each hydration break can fit up to 4 30-second spots, and across 104 matches, that's a large, repeatable block of in-game inventory that simply didn't exist before. Reported ad rates run from a roughly $200,000 minimum in the group stage up to around $750,000 for US matches, with an average near $300,000 per spot. Stack that up and the estimates get big. One widely cited analysis from Awful Announcing put Fox's hydration break ad haul around $250 million, more than half the rights fee, with higher rates pushing it past $330 million. Worth saying clearly, those are estimates, not numbers Fox has confirmed. The direction is obviously up. The fan reality. The backlash wasn't really about ads existing. Americans expect ads. It was about where they landed. Soccer's continuous flow is part of the product. The unbroken half is one of the things that makes the sport feel different from the NFL or NBA. Slice it into quarters and you've changed the texture of the thing, not just the ad load. Even US M&T coach Mauricio Pochettino said he doesn't love the breaks when it isn't hot. That's the tension. The viewers most likely to become lifelong soccer fans are often the ones who value exactly what the ad breaks interrupt. The ratings reality. And yet, the attention is not in question. The Mexico-South Africa opener averaged about 6.3 million on Fox, its most-watched English-language World Cup opener ever, and 13.4 million in total audience on Telemundo and Peacock. Then USA-Paraguay averaged roughly 16 million on Fox and peaked at 18.86 million, the most watched Men's World Cup telecast in English-language U.S. history, with a combined audience north of 27 million. Streaming on Tubi, Fox One, and Peacock is baked into those totals. So the eyeballs are real, and they're records. Which is exactly why the harder question matters. Attention is not conversion. This is the SportsEpreneur read, and it's the same one we keep coming back to with this World Cup. Attention is not conversion. Record ratings prove people are watching. They don't prove anyone is becoming a fan. The bet underneath Fox's approach is that American viewers will accept soccer packaged more like American sports. Familiar rhythm, familiar breaks, lower friction. The bet underneath Telemundo's approach is that the way to build a soccer fan is to give them soccer, uninterrupted, the way the rest of the world watches it. Both can be right for different audiences, but they can't both be the strategy that builds the next decade of U.S. soccer fans. The real test. The 2026 World Cup is a test of whether U.S. media can turn a global game into a domestic habit. The ratings say the country showed up. The product choices, Fox's quarters, Telemundo's flow, are two different answers to the same question of how you keep them. It's a media rights and streaming story as much as a soccer one. We won't know which bet paid off from July's numbers. We'll know it from who's still watching MLS and soccer generally in 2027. The attention is here. Converting it is the whole game.